So today we're starting a pretty big new adventure. It's going to be day one of the pool build. So we're going to be taking the fence down, creeping into the backyard for the first time, and doing the first phase of the build, which is what we call pre-grade. Once we get the machine in the back, pre-grade is where we're going to take all this grass, the top little bit of dirt, and peel all that back so we have a nice fresh clean slate to work with. Do that for a couple reasons. One, when I haul the dirt away, they'll charge me more if there's other organics and stuff in it, but if it's just clean fill, they'll take it for free. So we want to get rid of all that grass, all those organics. We take that as a first load. I get billed for that one, and then the rest of it's going to be free to get rid of. I'm still gonna have to pay for the dump truck, the skid steer, and everything to actually do the shuttling. But as far as the actual dirt itself goes, at least someone will just take that, which is good. And then we're gonna go ahead and just kind of level everything out as best we can. It doesn't have to be perfect, but we want to get it close to level, so when we run our form boards, those are all pretty close and square to where they need to be, so we're not way up in the air or having to dig down to set form boards, because that's more work we can do with a machine instead of by hand. So we need to get this fence down. We need to get the access open and get into the backyard. My lovely assistant today, rocking the attire. So I'm sure many of you have been not really wondering for years what I do when I'm not doing these videos. And so I'm a custom pool builder. So I work for a company, Southern Elegance Pools, and we do in-ground custom swimming pools, concrete pools here in Florida. And I've been doing it for a little over a decade now, and it's finally time. It's time for us to put in a pool of our own. Hadn't done it yet because I knew we weren't going to be in the forever house. I knew it was going to be temporary. It's a big endeavor that you really only want to do, for most people, once. This is the house to do it in. We're going to be here for maybe not forever, but for the long haul, until the little ones are not little anymore. So it's time to do it, and this is day one. This yard's a total mess, but it's because I knew we were getting ready to destroy it, so that's fine. All right, I'm not used to having a trusty sidekick, so this will be different. All right, hop on in. Yeah, you can stand on whatever you want at this point. So it's safe as long as this bar is up. That's your safety. You can stand on that. You can use it as a step, do whatever you want. Just hop on in. None of the controls will work until this is pushed down. So I've got the throttle all the way down. We're going to leave it that way. You don't need speed for what we're doing here. So Go ahead and push the safety down. Take that red lever and push it down until it stops. Push, push, push. Good. All right, now your controls are active. So the first thing we want to do is we're going to drop our skid plate in the front. See the handle with the green button on top? Push it down towards the front of the machine. Yeah. Push. See it dropping? That's pushing the piston. If you pull it, it would come up. We want to go down until it starts to hit the ground and gives you some resistance. That's good. These move the tracks forward and backwards. Okay. Where you're at, I don't think we really even need to move it yet. These two joysticks here are going to move your bucket. So lift up on this one, it's going to raise and lower your big mast. Yep, now push it down. Just kind of get a feel for, see how it, so this one up and down is this piston, up and down. Got it? So now lift it up a little bit more, pull it towards you a little. Now, I want you to get a feel for the other control. So now go left and right on that one. See how that moves the bucket in and out?
I like this part. So
one scoops in, one scoops out. The way I remember it is in towards you. If you push it in towards you, it curls it in.
Out.
So think about bringing it in towards you, curls the bucket in.
That's out, that's it.
Yep, so that's all that joystick does. That joystick, go ahead and push up and down. That's gonna move your outer mast. See how it moves this piston up here? So same thing, so these in conjunction with each other are the full articulation of the arm. Yep, and you can move them both at the same time. So push them both out. Now pull them both in. See how you can bring it in as one action. This ought to be good. Keep going, it might stay. Full speed ahead. Watch this. It's like riding one of those bulls at the country and western place. Now that all the bushes are gone, you can get the skid steer in here and strip all this dirt back. It's already looking different. You hadn't seen it before, but there was another giant oak tree about the same size as this one right there-ish, and then there was a big maple tree right there-ish. So yard's already way more open. You can kind of see. You can't really tell where the oak was because I've covered it all up, but you can see where the big maple was ground down. And this one too. And our above ground pool ring was right there. Now we're about to get the real deal. The yard's gonna get redone. You can see that redneck hot tub there that I've got rigged up with a actual pool pump for the jets and an Aqualink to run it. That's all gonna go because the new pool is gonna have a hot tub. We're going to redo pretty much everything back here. This whole patio is going to be all pavers. Diving lady's going to stay though. Got to keep her around. But this place is going to look totally different. All right, time to break out the big guns. Yeah. Swapped out the excavator for the skid steer. We can make some quick work of this grass. Got air conditioning in here, man. It's the fancy machine. that's pretty well graded. It's more level than it was. I tried to drag everything this way. Pool starts right about here. I don't know what I'm doing for pavers in this area yet, so I figure we'll leave that grass for now. Don't destroy more than we have to. Pool will end right about even with my office window, which is here. Hot tub's gonna sit right here in this corner, and then we'll do a little bit of pavers right here. That's got to be opened up anyway because the plumbing trench is going to go to right over there beside the AC. So that's that. Now we just got to get some lumber in here and form her up.